An investigative reporter, David Hammer, uncovered Mayfield's crime in 2015. David found documents proving Mayfield and his business partner had spent the money on things like luxury trips and high-end liquor and a gold-plated trumpet.
And David is joining us now. David, your name came up again in court today.
Yeah, it was really an extraordinary hearing. They did bring up my name quite a bit, and WWLTV for all the stories that we did. Irvin Mayfield's defense attorney, Claude Kelly, really went on and on about that for about 15 minutes at one point during the hearing. But it was extraordinary because it took all day, and the judge Judge Jay Zainey, really agonized over how long of a sentence he should give Irvin Mayfield and his partner Ronald Markham, and finally settled on 18 months. He also gave 3 years of supervised release and 500 hours of teaching children music as part of his sentence. Now, the judge said he felt Mayfield and Markham deserved more than 5 years, which was the maximum sentence for this level of crime, $1.3 million that they stole from the public library system, public library foundation that supports the library system, and that was the maximum sentence. But then Judge Zainey said that he felt that giving them more jail time would not serve anybody, would not serve the victims in this case. He said it was egregious fraud, plain and simple, and that there were many victims, but the main victim was the library foundation. They have to pay $1.1 million in restitution, but only at $500 a month, which would take years and years and years to complete. So let's hear now from the Library Foundation's Gray Sexton, who spoke to us earlier today.
The Foundation's position is one of recovering the $1.3 million that was wrongfully diverted to the jazz store. Our primary concern is that the inability to retrieve these funds and the events at hand have compromised the capacity of the foundation to raise money in the future. Hopefully this will have a purifying effect and will distance the foundation from the events that happened 10 years ago, and will enable the foundation to return to its core responsibility of fundraising.
Now, Mayfield and Markham both said that they were sorry for how they've hurt the community that they care about so much. Mayfield talked about how libraries were foundational in his development, and the judge said that he found it ironic that he would then hurt those libraries by stealing from them. Again, there were these strange personal attacks by Claude Kelly against me for being what he said was obsessed with this story, for doing so many stories. But Judge Zainey did jump in and say, Mr. Hammer didn't do anything wrong. This was your client stealing from the public library system. So we'll have more on that at 6, but for now, reporting live from the federal courthouse, David Hammer, Eyewitness News.
All right, sounds like the judge had the last word on that one. Thank you very much, David.